You can tack on and dragons after any title and it'll be 900% better. Dungeons and Dragons and Dragons. That's twice the dragons. You literally cannot go wrong with this. Opishi wopsi, Detrina's stucky waki, we sijnhul hard anti work on did temek mss kanje better fweets an hour. Please stop, Dutch is barely a respectable language as it already is. Whoever coined the term coined the term coined the term coined the term. Yes, hi, I hate English. 20,000 flies tied to strings pull my lifeless body into the sky. You would not believe your eyes if 20,000 tethered flies hoisted my corpse into the sky. Do you ever find things you wrote when you were little and just really want to dial it? Me at age 11. I'm sea of feelings. I'm an Emocean. Fact of the day, zebra stripes are not always black and white. Sometimes they are black and orange. This is a giraffe. Me at the demons that stand at the end of my bed. It's a lot warm it under the covers. If you wanna come cuddle. Guillermo del Toro, I know it's you. I like big butts and I cannot lie. My other brother also likes big butts and cannot tell the truth. How will you escape our dungeon? My brain interrupting my daydream. This is poorly researched and the narrative is not compelling. Brain, do it again. Take it from the top. Holy, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I thought it was just me. 12-day-old Sphinx kitten. Too precious for this world. I can't. It's just a cute wrinkle trying its best. Person doing a TED Talk. Live the life you want to live. Me, you know what, they're right. Me in the McDonald's drive-thru. I want a cheeseburger. And make it a meal. I'm not kidding. Bones Malone and the Spooky Boys. Rattle M. Boys. The unsettling rattling noises of 3 skeletons. There are 2 types of books. I just want to finish this book so I can move on with my life. I just finished this book and now I can't move on with my life. That's the same book. I like when you're in the grocery store and you see people buying eggs because they always pick up the cartoon and they open it like it's a metal briefcase full of cash involved in a drug deal and they're confirming it's money. Don't bother counting it. It's all their 12, then they always pick one up and inspect it like, yeah, it's grade A, alright, the real deal. People are checking to see if any of the eggs are cracked, you walnut. From now on, by law, no one is allowed to ask me what I plan to do with my life or about my future plans. I've updated my privacy policy. I love it when you're drinking citrus drinks and you can't feel your tongue and your entire face starts sweating. It's so cleansing. My doctor said I'm allergic to citrus. If my dog wants my attention, she quickly licks my mute button on my laptop, so my music will shut off and I will pet her. I'm not kidding. Okay, can we agree that the worst feeling is when you're just sitting around consciously procrastinating and you're just overly aware that each second that passes is more time wasted and you like watch hours pass and you're still procrastinating and you can't stop and your panicked brain is trapped inside a body that refuses to be productive and inside you're screaming but outwardly you're just eating chips. Did you know a spider can hold 8 guns at once? How does it walk? Did you know a spider can hold 7 guns at once? But now I'm just picturing a spider hopping along on one leg. Nobody move. I keep thinking, oh man, I'm so immature. How am I allowed to be an adult? Then I spend time with teenagers and it's like, wow, okay, yeah, I'm an adult. I'm so adult. Look at me adulting all over the place. Me not only accepting death, but welcoming it. Shoot, coward, you are only killing a man. Bugs Bunny. My ancestors are smiling at me. Doc, can you say the same? Wine ice cream 5% alcohol. This will revolutionize breakups and girls' nights. Stop everything. And the angels wept. I honestly think that there would be really good flavor combinations to try with this, like chocolate and blackberry red wine ice cream. Maybe with like bits of brownie, sangria ice cream peaches. Oh my god. Being a crow sounds like such a fun existence. It's like, wake up, eat some garbage, find a rabbit to F with, because you just hate rabbits so much. Get to the top of a very tall tree and scream for at least 2 hours, so that people know you're a crow. Join your 3 crow friends in someone's backyard and just fucking hop around like a goofball. Yell some more. Okay, that was good enough, go to sleep. Repeat. Me holds up a strip of paper that says Twin Peaks. Me folds the paper together until it just says Twinks. X-Files music plays. Please fixing bring back Vine. I'm so sick of reading these posts because I swear I can see them. I come running to you, crying, my voice almost drowned out from my crying. Take it, I beg. I open my jacket, inside it, the prophecy. AU where Padme lives and raises her 2 children thinking that Anakin died on Mustafar and works behind the scenes in the rebellion. And Anakin, Vader thinks that he killed Padme, and they both think the other is dead, and Vader hates the shadowy leader of the rebellion and Padme hates the Emperor's black-suited attack dog. I just have a lot of ideas about this IDK. This is the Parent Trap. This is the Parent Trap with Luke and Leia. I like ginger ale, light carbonation and flavor. It's a neat little drink lol. Tea. No, ginger ale. No, the post is tea. It's about ginger ale. Today I put my hand in my backpack and felt a stress ball, and I was like, oh, I have a stress ball. And I squeezed it, and it was a pear, and it exploded, and now I'm much more stressed than I was. When you're playing D&D, and your character keeps rolling crit fails, every parent wants to see their child do well, but I'd be lying if I didn't admit that watching my loser son fail at everything he tries has been pretty entertaining. You know those movies about those little nerd boys who get with really hot girls, and those girls eventually learn to settle for a little nerd boy because he's kinda nice sometimes? Propaganda. You know those movies and shows where the little nerd girl has to change absolutely every aspect that makes her, starting by her appearance, so she can get the really hot boy, while when it's the other way round the girl just settles with the nerd boy. Propaganda. This guy in my personal finance class pointed at my water bottle and asked me why are girls always drinking that, and I was like, water? He asked me why girls are always drinking water. I had a substitute teacher in BO, and he was walking up and down the rows making sure that we were doing our work when he stopped by one girl's desk and asked why do girls always have water bottles on their desk, and she was like, what? And he pointed out 3 other girls' desks with water bottles on them. Men baffled by girls staying hydrated. What do you mean girls need water to live? My army is almost ready. On the topic of drought and royals, if we are in the Viking period and medieval age era, I do have a strong memory that they sometimes would personally blame the king for drought in sagas. Like, not in the you handled this badly way, but in the so your presence clearly angered the gods, nature and so on. So now I'm sorry, but you must go away. Not saying to apply this to modern politics, but have we considered that the Swedish king might have displeased nature? Just saying, not implying anything, but what if? Sacrifice the king and throw him into a bog. It's clearly the answer. Did Boaty McBoatface teach them nothing? Council asks for names for its 2 new road gritters and the public answers with Gritsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow and T-Slip Machiny and David Ploe. It's stuff like this that really makes me appreciate humanity as a whole. Best face swap ever. I didn't need to see this. What is praying mantis? Praying mantis is a good bug. The praying mantis is a very cool insect that will eat the bad bugs in your garden. They are fast moving and hard to find. Watch them eat. They eat like they are munching a hamburger. They will also take a fly from your. A praying mantis wrote this. I just asked my mom if we have a home security system and she just said nope, but we got these, and started flexing her arms. When you hear the correct pronunciation of a character's name after saying it the wrong way for weeks. A lake in Montana, whose water is so clear it appears shallow, when really it's over 100 feet deep. This is actually kinda terrifying, because what if someone doesn't know how deep it is, so they go diving and try to swim to the bottom, but they always seem just out of reach, so they just keep swimming, and when they realize something wrong it's too late. Imagine seeing a body at the bottom. Tumblr has the ability to turn everything beautiful into something terrifying. What if you see a skeleton at the bottom of what appears to be a shallow part of the lake as you dive down? to check them out, you notice the water is deeper than you originally thought, much deeper. You come to realize that there is no way these remains could be human. You're not even halfway down and already the skull already looks bigger than your car. This started so tranquil, and then it turned into Friday the 13th. Where exactly is this? Person A: hey, why do you look so tired and have bite marks all over your neck? Person B: who got f***ed within an inch of their life the night before and is about to invent vampires. Oh, haven't you heard? Before I met him, I would dance in the shower. When he was in my life, I would think about showering with him. After he left, I would sit on the ground in the shower and cry. When I got over him, I showered so quickly there was no time for dancing, fantasies or tears. Someone can invade the smallest parts of your life. You won't even realize it until you dance in the shower again and wonder why you ever stopped. Petition to change. He looked at her like she was the sun to he looked at her like she was the moon and any other variation. Because I look at the moon and wonder and love amazement, while I've only ever just squinted angrily at the sun. He looked at her like she was the sun, in that he never looked at her except in frustration. He basked in her warmth. He complained when she was gone, but he never looked. On days she was muted, he complained. On days she was stronger, he hid from her. He never looked at her until she was leaving, and in the beauty of the sunset he wondered how he'd never seen her before. Dude. Coconuts have only been in the Caribbean for 500 years. They just floated on over from Asia and took root. That's hilarious. Wait, really? I always thought they were, if not native, at least brought over on purpose. Right. I'm watching this nature doc, and when the narrator said that, I nearly spit my drink giggling. They're remarkably buoyant and just bob their way to a new shore. So carefree. Truly a fruit destined to be in the Caribbean. Are you suggesting coconuts migrate? So there were no European swallows involved. Things me and bats have in common. Small. Try to be scary, but get scared by everything. Bad vision. Runs into walls often. Awake